Welcome back, everybody. Clint here today with Classic Firearms, out here at Take Aim Training and Range, here to talk about something new from Springfield Armory, or newer. I know it's been out for a couple of weeks now, but we've got the 4¼ inch DS Prodigy, that is double stack, and the 5-inch Prodigy. And you might be looking at these like, okay, cool, these are just fancy 1911s, right? Well, you're probably already noticing, a few of you definitely have already noticed that this is actually DS double stack 9mm. Isn't that pretty? Pistol. These things are pretty cool. I've had the opportunity to shoot both of these now for a little bit, and while we all know and love our little single stack 45 ACP 1911s like my Colt railgun here, they're awesome. They're great. They're proven, mostly reliable. They shoot very, very well, and I really love mine. But the biggest downside to 45 ACP 1911s, of course, is your limited mag capacity. It's a typical standard capacity is about 7 rounds, but a lot of magazines out there now, like the Chip McCormick that you see right here, is an 8-round capacity plus 1 in the chamber, giving you an overall of 9 rounds. Okay, it's better than none, right? What about 10 rounds? Because that's something like what you see in this Alpha Foxtrot, this AF that you see right here, 9mm single stack. That's a 10-round magazine, 9mm. That only gives you 2 more rounds over the 45. Okay, but I could use a little bit more, right? And that's where something like the Prodigy comes into play. Now, of course, we all know and love the Staccato series of 2011 pistols. Ultimately, just an update to the 1911, hence 2011. It is a, just like these, double stack 9mm pistol, and utilizing pretty much the 1911 controls, and of course the very much so renowned trigger that these have in them, which is very nice. So solid trigger. Again, if you've ever shot a 1911, you know that they're just known for their short take up, short reset, and feel really good. Now, of course, the downside to something like this over something like this is, well, you typically would think weight. But as I'm holding this guy in my hands right here, I can honestly tell you that this feels much heavier than what this does, which is pretty interesting. And that probably has something to do with the polymer grips and things along those lines. About 32.5 ounces for the 4¼ inch barrel. That's ultimately what we've got here, right? Of course, the 5-inch, a little bit longer. And some people might like this or prefer this a little bit more if you're not going to be carrying the gun and you want to maybe, well, maybe you are going to carry the gun, but you're going to be doing more outside the waistband type of stuff, maybe running competition, something along those lines. It does have a black carbon slide with a Cerakote finish. You're also looking at the Agency Optic System slide cut here, so you can utilize the AOS system to throw on a wide variety of red dots, and there are also accessories that you can get that allow you to retain your rear sight. As it sits right now, you move this, you're going to be losing your rear sight as well. All right, you do have an ambi safety, as you see that I'm actuating right now. One thing I can say is, as far as the ergonomics and the controls go, you have the slide release that's on the left-hand side of the Prodigy, which, again, very typical of 1911s. You have the slide release on the left-hand side, which makes it pretty easy to actuate here, as you can see. Not the most ergonomic, however. It is recessed. You are not going to accidentally hit that slide release, all right? With that being said, it is very intentional, even there I just missed it, that you are going to actuate it. And in some situations, some people might not like that, and upon loading a magazine, coming here and then utilizing my weak hand or non-dominant hand thumb to actuate it seems more a way to go. I don't have to change the positioning of my grip on my strong hand, so that makes a lot of sense to me there. All right, perfect. Also, just doing that there and racking the slide on this guy, this is a very smooth slide, right? And no, maybe some of you guys can, but I can't really air rack it just yet. Maybe with a little bit more ballast stall and a couple more rounds downrange, I'll be able to, right? But so far I haven't had any hiccups or malfunctions with it, but let's go ahead and take it downrange, shoot a little bit, talk about how it feels, and see how it performs. 4¼ let's go ahead and run this guy and see how it feels here. That is a really smooth shooter. Now, first of all, fiber optic front sight, green in color, and then your standard black serrated sight in the rear. And that front sight really picks up naturally and easily to the eye. So it's really easy to get that front sight. Again, actuating that slide release right on target and right where I need to be. It does ship with one 17 round and one 20 round magazine, and that's true for both guns, which is a nice feature. All right, also, if you're like me, you like to, I'll just go ahead and do this really quick. Load the gun, make ready, and press check. And it is very easy to do with such a smooth slide, but also you've got these forward slide serrations, which are a nice touch, and the Picatinny right underneath. So if you did want to run a light with this, you can. So you can have this thing all kitted out, optic, light, and it does have a bull barrel on it. So it's got that nice thick barrel, which is good. But I don't know anything about any type of threaded barrels. I don't know about a tactical model. I'm only going to assume, and let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below, I'm only going to assume that Springfield is going to make all sorts of different variations of their Prodigy series. So right now we've got the basic DS 4¼ inch Prodigy, and as they continue on, there might be a tactical one with like a threaded barrel, and whatever else they might put on it, I don't know, but so far it feels really, really good. I mean, so much so that I think that was like the first mag I've gotten through any pistol without actually missing the target. So, sweet. All right, that makes me happy. Now let's go ahead and just see how that compares to the 5-inch here. Let's go ahead and run this a little bit and see how that feels. So right off the bat, the 5-inch just feels better. That makes sense, right? It's a little bit bigger gun, it's gonna be a little bit heavier. There is a little bit more reciprocating mass because it has a longer slide, but there's also more weight at the end of the gun because of the, well, 5-inch barrel compared to the 4¼ inch. So muzzle rise, hardly any, right? Let's just keep going here. Oh, there it goes. That magazine did not want to lock back. Let's go ahead and do that number. There it is. Now it is really good, or very easy, I should say, to get those follow-up shots. Now I'm wondering why the slide didn't lock back on that last round of the previous magazine. I really don't think it was me riding the slide release. Potentially, when I was just saying, hey, you're not going to activate that unintentionally, but I think that's exactly what it was, because I'm noticing naturally where I'm putting my hand placement. So something I'm going to have to pay attention to when I'm getting a firm grip on this gun is if I've got my thumb right where it is right now, I might be actuating that slide release, therefore not allowing it to lock to the rear. So it's just that magazine. All right. So after checking that magazine out, it looks like the follower was just getting caught just a little bit. So my entire theory about my hand placement wasn't accurate. Or was it? Let's find out really quick, and I just do a quick mag dump, mag change, mag dump, and let's just see really quick all about the aesthetics of the gun here. Let's do it. All right, let's check the follower. There it is. So I'm thinking the follower is just getting stuck in this one mag. What about in the other one? Same thing. Notice my hand placement is right there. Now it's locking back. Also, these are brand new guns that have not been oiled up whatsoever. So maybe a little bit of a break-in will help. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But I can tell you, even though I'm not getting my slide block, they shoot really, really well. They feel really, really good. And I'm only noticing that so far on the 20 round mags. The 17 round mags seem to be doing just exactly what they're supposed to. So I wonder if that has anything to do with capacity. Not too sure. Let me know what you guys think. And if you already have one of the Prodigies, let me know if your 20 round mags are giving you the same thing. Maybe I just need to oil the mags. I don't know. Maybe they need a tighter spring in there. I don't know. But as far as the gun reliably cycling and shooting, yes. Accuracy, I'm saying so far, yeah, I've only been shooting it just a little bit. Those last couple of rounds or last couple of mags was honestly just for functionality. And yeah, it works. And it feels really, really good to shoot. So that's exciting. But with a MSRP as of right now, around $1,500 or so, it's still coming in about half the price of a Staccato. How does it compare? I probably just need to get a Staccato in here and do a little versus video. What if we were to do a torture test? Staccato versus Prodigy, mud, dirt. That's sad, right? But let me know what you guys think about that. I mean, it's not your gun, so you're just gonna say, yeah, destroy it, right? Oof. Let me know what you guys think about that. But as far as how the guns handle, feel, and perform, very, very well for the few rounds that I have through it out here today. And we've had these in now for a couple of weeks that we've been taking to the range and just running with, but I haven't had such an issue with the magazines actually until today. Imagine that, whenever the camera's rolling now, all of a sudden the mags don't want to work. Typical how it goes. But anyway, yes, let me know y'all's experience with the Prodigy. You've already got my take on it. I am wanting to go ahead and probably kit one of these out with a light and optic. And yes, of course, y'all already know me. I'm gonna want to get the model that allows me to co-witness with a different rear sight right back here. So that is something that I plan on doing. If we were to offer something like that as a giveaway, would y'all be interested? Again, just maybe a combination giveaway with like a rifle also. Just let us know down in the comment section, but we'll leave it off there. So from there, yeah, I'll see you guys down in the comment section all about the DS Prodigy by Springfield Armory.